Hey bunny lovers, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of father rabbits. While mother rabbits, also known as does, are often celebrated for their nurturing roles, the contributions and behaviors of father rabbits, also known as bucks, are not often discussed. I mean, what exactly happens to the dad after the mom gives birth? Join us as we explore 10 detailed facts about father rabbits and their parental behavior. Please subscribe for unlimited bunny content, hit that like button, and comment below. Let's hop right into this. Starting at number 1, limited parental involvement. Father rabbits are not actively involved in the care of their offspring. After mating, bucks generally do not participate in the nurturing of the kits, leaving the responsibility to the does. This behavior is common in both wild and domestic rabbits. This doesn't mean a father rabbit cannot bond with his offspring, but rather that the bonding will not occur necessarily by virtue of being the father. Number 2, mating behavior. Bucks are known for their active and vigorous mating behavior. They can mate multiple times in a short period and do not need to remain with the doe after mating. Instead, they move on to seek other mating opportunities. Number 3, dominance hierarchy. In wild rabbit communities, bucks establish a social hierarchy through displays of dominance and occasionally physical confrontations. The dominant buck has priority access to females and prime territory, which helps ensure the survival of his genes. Number 4, aggression. In some cases, bucks can exhibit aggression if they perceive their babies as a threat to their dominance or territory. Yes, this is a thing. This is particularly evident if there are other males nearby. However, this aggression is not typically directed at the babies themselves, but rather toward other potential rivals. Number 5, indifference. Often bucks display indifference toward their offspring. They do not contribute to feeding, grooming, or protecting the kits. Again, this doesn't mean that a father rabbit cannot bond with his offspring if presented with the opportunity to do so. It's just not something they intentionally will seek out to do. Number 6, continuous fertility. Bucks are fertile year-round and do not have a specific breeding season. They can mate and produce pregnancies at any time provided they have access to a receptive female. They can mate multiple times a day and are capable of mating with several different females in a quick succession. This high mating frequency increases their chances of siring many offspring, and probably where the saying "breed like rabbits" comes from. Number 7, separation. In domestic settings, breeders will often separate bucks from does and the babies to prevent any accidental harm, but further to prevent any more pregnancies. And a buck's primary instinct is to breed. Therefore, once the doe is ready to mate again, the buck's behavior is more focused on breeding than on the existing kits. This can sometimes result in bucks trying to mate with the doe soon after she gives birth. Bucks also, with their larger size and potential for aggression, might unintentionally injure the babies. Number 8, recognition. Father rabbits generally do not recognize their babies as being his, especially after a period of separation from the babies when a doe gives birth. Their scent would be unfamiliar to him. However, if the male is domesticated and living in the same household and continuously exposed to his babies, there is a slight chance he might be able to identify them. Number 9, reintegration. Once the babies are weaned and more independent, the buck may interact with them more, especially if they remain in the same territory. These interactions are more about establishing social order than parental care. And again, the interactions can really only go one of two ways. Either he'll be gentle with them or he'll be aggressive with them. This would be particularly evident during sexual maturity, as then the interactions would mostly be guided by hormones. Number 10, behavioral changes post-neutering. Neutering male rabbits often displays calmer and less aggressive behavior. While they still do not take on a nurturing role, their reduced aggression or hyperactivity and territoriality can make them more peaceful around their babies and other rabbits. All right, now, are there exceptions to these cases? Of course. You'll find plenty of clips or anecdotes online of father buns grooming their offspring or taking on a caregiving role, especially if the mother became absent for some reason. Again, this all depends on the circumstances and the disposition of the male rabbit. These interactions are likely to be positive pre the babies going through sexual maturity. It's important to note that human concepts of love and affection do not always apply to animal behavior. While humans might expect a father to show care and affection, animal behaviors are guided largely by survival and reproductive instincts rather than emotional bonds. By understanding these unique aspects of father rabbits and their parental behavior, we can better appreciate the diverse roles within the rabbit family structure. Whether you're a rabbit enthusiast or a curious observer, these insights offer a deeper glimpse into the fascinating lives of father rabbits. So that's it for this video, you guys. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever interacted with a father rabbit and what your experience was witnessing their interactions. As always, I'm not a supporter of for-profit breeding, but I still find the rabbit family dynamic quite fascinating, as well as how it plays out in the wild. So let me know in the comments what you think, and we'll talk to you soon.